So it's 2020 now, and it's already been crazy, in my opinion. I think most people can agree. I've been talking for the past year about this South Node in Capricorn and this huge alignment that's still happening right now. I mean, yes, it was exact on the 10th, but there's been a buildup and it's conjunct now, and it's going to take some time before that breaks apart. So we're kind of in this portal of this conjunction here of Pluto and Saturn. And, what it represents is a tearing down. I feel like a broken record saying all this, but a defragmenting, a pruning, a draining, changing of all the stale paradigms and structures and laws that don't work anymore. And you can see it in the world, whether it be the left versus the right, the left trying to impeach Trump. You're seeing political figures quitting left and right, people being exposed. Uh, we just had the new moon in Capricorn on Christmas, and then we just had the full moon on the 10th with this alignment. And just in that period, we've had the attack on the American embassy in Iraq, which caused we attacked the General Soleimani of Iran. We murdered him, and it caused a scare. Everyone thought, that might have been the Franz Ferdinand moment that may have kickstarted World War III. You've seen Meghan and Harry leave royalty. They just gave up and said, we don't want to be royalty anymore. They just moved over here to America. What's that all about? So we also had Iran. They shot down a plane, caused the people to uprise against the government. They are now rebelling and protesting the regime in Iran because it no longer works. It never worked. Iran has 45% unemployment rate. Their money's worth nothing. The people are starving. Those paradigms no longer serve a function. They aren't, feasible for a bright future. And that's why I drew this chart, and I wanted to talk about the dark moon in Capricorn and it being a very sensitive area of the chart. And in this configuration, usually a dark moon brings out the negative aspects of the sign as it ties up the lunation or the aspects that it crosses. So, well, and one thing, the moon is kind of offline, so emotions kind of go out the door, especially in Capricorn, especially as at this time, the sun is moving to Aquarius with Mercury. Aquarius is known for being detached, emotionless. I'm not saying all Aquarians are emotionless or anything. Their emotions work just fine, but they function on logic rather than emotion. So I wouldn't be surprised to see an upkick and more saber rattling or false flag or something of that nature. This will be the last dark moon with this configuration that we'll ever see again. So I'm assuming, the grand finale is coming up here shortly. We've had the North Node in Cancer, and I've been talking about, that is the universe highlighting our emotional intelligence, our need for, stability and comfort in the world. It's also about, love and, that motherly energy. And I've noticed the emotion across the globe, I've paid attention. For example, Australia. I've been on Facebook off and on all week, and I see the little videos of people running out and burning smoldering fields, like grabbing up koalas, teenagers, like just packing as many koalas as they can put in their vehicles, kangaroos running up to people and begging for water, being scorched and burned. My heart has just been destroyed over that. I don't think I've ever felt so much hurt and love at the same time. Like, my heart goes out to those people. I am sending nothing but positive vibes to those people in Australia, putting their lives on line for those innocent animals. God bless those people, really. I mean, I've just been balling off and on all week. That North Node in Cancer is really active. You've noticed, and I've noticed in Iran, the Ukrainian plane was shot down, and first the government, the stale regime that no longer serves a purpose for the future of Iran, admitted to shooting it down. And the population of Iran, the people of Iran, are up in arms over this. They are protesting their government, the regime, the stale government and politics that no longer serve a purpose for the future of Iran. Those people are suffering. They have 45% unemployment rate. Their money's worthless. They're starving. And now, the Iranian government's wanting to kickstart, and start some shit with the largest, most brutal military on the planet. If America has to go there, we'll wipe them off the face of the earth. And I think those people know it. So you've seen the emotional outrage of the Iranian people, standing up to the regime. I mean, you're seeing this breakdown across the entire globe, whether it be Beijing, China, the people revolting and rebelling and protesting their government. It no longer works. You're seeing sanctions, heavy sanctions against Iran and Russia. Their economy is falling apart. We've been talking about, how Capricorn also deals with economy. The Dow hit 29,000. That's the highest it's ever been in recorded history. You're seeing articles of impeachment. People are trying to tear down the duly elected President Trump. They're trying to take away your guns. In some people's eyes, that's a paradigm that no longer serves a function. Traditions are being challenged. Whether it be who can use a bathroom, a boys or a girls bathroom, or someone the traditions of even being male and female are being challenged. So the 20th and the 21st, we've got this dark moon in Capricorn, and I think it's going to be a trigger point, in my opinion. We'll probably see a little bit more kick up in Iran or somewhere, and this will be the last time we see this, in our lifetime. This dark moon with this configuration, because by next dark moon in Capricorn next year, these guys will have been separated. So, with that in mind, everyone stay safe. God bless the people out in Australia. And I'll see you guys next report. Bye.